Welcome everyone, Cliff from Advanced Diagnostics. Today I want to get you thinking about how you can test your keys prior to doing any programming, before you even hook a programmer up, because the programmer is a non-event if you have the wrong key. Because remember, we're not painting houses, we're not picking the color that we want. This is automotive locksmithing. Without the proper key and everything else could be in alignment, you're not going to get paid, your job will not get complete. So test your key whenever you can. We have a 2016 Dodge Dart with a baseline fobic ignition. The key that was chosen is a Y170. It's a very common budget-minded key. It's a durable key as a spare. It's a key that you can apply in a repo, salvage, auction, or roadside assistance or budget-minded customer situation. If you put a Y170 in this ignition, in the off position, you should hear chimes whether it's programmed or not. But a healthy key, when it's turned to the on position, will illuminate the dash. An unprogrammed healthy key. When I say healthy, I mean a chip that's not locked, or it's the proper one. It's the 46 chip and it's not damaged. An unhealthy key inserted in this ignition and turned to the on position, you'll get nothing from the dash. So just understanding that alone will put you way ahead of the game, because you can come up to this vehicle with your Y170 or your fobic key for that matter and put it in the ignition and turn it to the on position, and you should see an illuminated dash. If you don't check the integrity of that key and then you go ahead with your programmer, you may not be successful. And that's exactly what happened the other day in one of my calls. I had a gentleman that called up. He had purchased a budget pack of 3 keys from American Key Supply that were Blue Rocket. And I'm not picking on American Key Supply. They're a fine supplier. And I'm not picking on Blue Rocket. This is just a real life example, so I'm giving you the facts. In this situation, when he turned his key to the on position, the dash did not come on. He was not aware of the vehicle behavior. I was, but sometimes people have to learn for themselves, even though they have called you for help. So in this situation, I told him right away, I said, your key is your issue. He even went ahead and took his second Blue Rocket key and put it in there, and the same results. He was still not convinced. I said, all right, let's go back in. Let's erase keys. We erased the keys down to 0. So we proved that our key count went to 0. Programmer did his job as it should. But we could not get the key to program because the key was an unhealthy one. So I asked him, do you have another key in stock? And he said, yes, I have one other Y170 that is made by ATEC. I said, all right, put that in the ignition. And right away, when he turned it on, the vehicle behavior changed. The dash lit up. I said, that's a healthy key. Let's go ahead and program it in, which we did. So he was very happy with the final outcome. But my point is, I want to get you thinking about, there's nothing wrong with buying keys in a sale, as long as you understand how the system will work and behave, and can you apply the steps necessary to test the key prior to the job, which in this instance you can. You can put one of these keys in unprogrammed. Try it yourself. And unprogram one in the ignition and turn it to the on position, and a light should come on. If it's an unhealthy key, it's not going to come on. Think about this when you're making your choices, your purchase choices. Think about the fact that you have to get paid for your time. You're trying to build repeat customer business. That's the best business to have. You want to get that person on the road as fast as possible. And you want to impress upon them that you are the locksmith of choice. It's a very competitive area out there. The industry is saturated with people trying to make money doing this. So somehow you have to distinguish yourself as better than the rest of the pack. And one of the ways you can do that, in my opinion, is know how these systems work and apply the principles that we spoke about in this video. And I think that will help you quite a bit. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.